All right, final region. We're very tanky. Ooh, look at this. They got rifts in the middle of things now. How interesting. So we get shard here. So it looks like you always get a shard when you enter. So we can go up this right-hand side and get a shard and an elite. That looks like the best we can do. Yeah, I think the paths are very similar now. Time for Beast Within to roll nothing but 6s. True. True. So I think Stalk is a really nice target for an upgrade right now. 12 and 2 power is a lot. Stalk with weak would be, I think, would be quite good. Also, the +1 mark is solid. Infused Scales subtracting 1 is quite good as well. Stalk with the weak, we have enough defense. I think we're okay. Then which of these do we like for Morphosis? 12, but we gain 2, or a 4 and a 6, but we can use it twice. I think using it twice because we have Bastion as a target and Onslaught. So sometimes we can, if we have chill turns, we can do like a lot of power gain. Or we can make Stalk so we have to use it less often. I kind of like the Infused Scales upgrade because it allows us to turn our 6s into 5s. I think that is a safe bet. You're last. I think that is a safe bet. We are all nerds here. Let's see. This is a tough choice. I think the 2 power for 12 is probably better. Consider the worst case scenario, limited spell restore. Yeah, that is true. This helps us the most with limited. All right, we'll go with this. This protects us most against limited because it means that we have a second block that we can start generating some stuff with. I would like to get the Morphosis upgrade though, for sure. Right there, we just got 4 out of 5. That was nice. So see, now I can do something like this and just turn the 6 into a 5. And that into a 4, and then I probably should use the 6 on Stalk though. Now that I'm like looking at it. I do like that, though. It didn't get Mark, so we'll just chill. Okay, start out with Bastion. Then we'll nurture our 1s. Extreme overkill. I wonder if the Ooze Spit does not get triggered if we use target loses health. We could science that. You think it does because it's damage, not health loss? It might be. It might be. We will see. $11 block is a good start. Now... Okay, so it is not triggered yet. Now I do this. Okay, did still trigger, but did it? Does it normally have 2 triggers? I'm not sure. All right, our 1s are all going to get destroyed. Oh, but they get... The blessing saves us from that. Very nice. Before we go any further. Now, infused scales turning a 6 into a 5 is not a roll, so we don't need to worry about doing that. Okay, nobody's hitting us particularly hard, so... Oh, and we are hitting hard. Yeah. This is a strong build. When it has 2 triggers, it has 2 separate countdowns. Oh, okay. Good. That's good to know. So let's see. We should be using potions for sure. Manifold is probably the one that we want to get rid of. Plus 3 to all dice might save us from something. Gain block equal to the unblocked damage. Force of nature again, just because we love force of nature. Alchemy. Gain a random potion, must have an empty slot. Alchemy is kind of cool. I would love to do an alchemy build. Ultimate power we know is always quite interesting. For each 3 attack spells cast, gain a power. Add a charge to a random spell 4 times on turn 1. This plays well if we want to do turn 1 Morphosis. Turn 1 weak gives us a bit of additional protection for getting Bastion up and running. Each turn add a charge to a random spell. This one is quite interesting. There's sometimes where it'll be a dud. I don't think we've done the meme thing, and Lustrous, I'm probably not going to do another one where we have like 1,000 power. We've done the ultimate power thing. Enchanted Effigy is kind of interesting. Yeah, let's grab that for exact lethal on our money. And then what do we have? We have Force of Nature we can get rid of for more max health. Let's do an event, though. That's perhaps more interesting. The Library. What would even fit well here? It's probably something from the Fire deck. Kind of none of these. And we didn't even have enough money to reroll, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Hey, Abigail. Thank you for swinging by. Totally cool that you're not going to hang around. That is your prerogative, as opposed to my Sharona. Yeah. So the question that I struggle with, Abigail, was it an interesting run? I know it was Gildenberg, so it's not, you know, the most interesting run, but I sometimes struggle with whether or not it is particularly a particularly spicy run. Let's get some of that going, and then we'll just put 2 into here just to get Bastion started. Is Sir Mortis still here? I have the answer about seasoned operators. Oh, I don't know. They may have taken off. If you tell me, Abigail, I will make sure to relay it to them at my earliest convenience. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Other maps, it'll be interesting. Okay. We're gonna keep going with it. I think that is part of the plan. Let's see. How hard are we hitting with Onslaught now? Pretty hard. Like, certainly hard enough that I can justify doing this at the cost of basically no dice. We have plenty of blocks, so I can do this as well. Oops, should have cast this sooner. It's only not interesting in the way that we know Alden is going to do fine regardless of the challenge. That's... I failed that one Runenberg run where I was way too cocky. So there is hope for me failing. Wow. The damage is good at the moment. The damage is good. To unlock season operators, you have to spend 5 nights with at least 1 non-mounted ballista in the Haven. Oh, so if you don't build small ballistas, you'll never unlock it, Abigail? Am I understanding that correctly? That's very interesting if that's the case. So Onslaught has just a mountain of stuff on it. So let's just stack up our power some. To be fair, you unlock Ballista way before you get Mounted Ballista. Yeah, that is true also. But that is an interesting dynamic. Let's see. So we ended up in this kind of a weird situation because Onslaught being on fire is kind of like worst case scenario, but we're not. I don't think we're in any danger here. I would say we are not in any danger. This is a very strong run. I need to start using potions. We're too strong to be worrying about it. Spirit of the Forest, did this get an upgrade? 2 5s, 4 power, 2 12s add a charge to all their spells. It's pretty good. I don't think it quite fits with our deck setup, but so let's see. We can make Morphosis doubly strong. I'm leaning towards that. I think that's fine. Because that was our last upgrade. Okay, no deplete monster. Thank goodness. This is probably a Morphosis turn. We're fully defended, right? Are we exact defended? Wow, we were exact defended. All right. Oops, should have cast Empower earlier. That was lazy. He's hitting for 16. We're gonna have to trigger at least 1 Bastion to avoid taking damage. That's fine. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so at this point, we got 10 to work with. We might as well use the 50 here. And then... This is probably just a power gain turn. We do need to get stock operational. I do miss the bless that we were getting from Devoted. My temptation right now is to try and get a 5. And then just Onslaught this guy. I don't have Mark. Dang it. But yeah, once you get a little bit of power, holy cow, does Onslaught do some absolute work. Deciding I don't need regeneration is perhaps a little bit dangerous, but... Apply Portent to a random spell. We like that a little bit. Gain 10 block from a single spell cast. Wait. Gain 10 block from a single spell cast. Gain 1 blessing. Oh! What? Oh, this is actually insane. If we get Bastion up a little bit, we're going to roll exclusively 6s for the rest of eternity. Wow. Horn of Virtue with Bastion seems ridiculous. Deal 1 damage to each front enemy. Okay, for each dice rolled. Yeah, okay, Horn of Virtue. Let's try it out. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do that there, that there. So how much more do we need? We need quite a bit more. This is a good turn to use a weak potion. So now we're fully defended. Okay, so now I can do... We can get a Morphosis this turn. Oh, and I had a Concoction. That's... Given that we're under control here, let's get stock out there so we don't have to do that later. You broke my Onslaught. Not cool. Okay, so you've got the shield, and this is until end of turn. Yeah, redirect. Okay, so... Let's unbreak that. We're just gonna... I think we're just gonna kill this guy. Probably. Yeah, the damage is pretty real over here. But, oh, we still haven't gotten to the point where this is generating enough to start getting, like, unlimited blessing going. We're close, though. Kind of love that, too. Okay, now we're starting to stack Blessing. I want to see what this looks like for us. That's the reason that I'm slow rolling this just slightly. Is because I want to see what... So if we got some more Fortify, this is a lot of... That's a lot of Blessing. Okay, so yeah, so we can generate a huge amount of Blessing once we spin up things. There's nothing else we're gonna spend our money on. Bloom Bolt. Deal 4 damage increased by 2 for each 6 rolled this combat. Wait. Is Bloom Bolt insane? If we get our Bastion going, does Bloom Bolt get to be like a 200-point hit? I mean, Onslaught is doing insane work for us. What would we... We could replace it with Bloom Bolt. I mean, it's basically... That means if we upgrade Bloom Bolt, it's going to be doing... plus 10 every turn when you get the Bless going. Right, and if we could do this, it's plus... Yeah. It would probably be replacing Morphosis, though. I mean, I'll grab it. I don't know if we're gonna use it or not. We should probably sell. Gain 1 Blessing, roll a dice. Oh, Relief right now? If we wanted to pivot into a Blessing deck right now, I think we could do it and it would be pretty interesting. We'd probably have more dice than we know what to do with, is the problem. So if we ditch Onslaught and Stalk, we pick up Relief. This is a huge pivot for the deck. To go Crazy Bless. I kind of want to try it out, though. So that means we're getting rid of Onslaught, Stalk, and Morphosis. And we're picking up Relief. And potentially Convoke. Spirit would have been great. Spirit would have been great. You're right. It would have been a good sync for stuff. Yeah. This is quite the pivot. So let's see. So Relief. Roll 2 dice for each Blessing. We're going to have a lot of Blessing. So that's a lot of dice. And then let's make this scale better. Let's see, we'll buy... I don't know that we're going to get there, but that's at least part of what we got going on. I think if I had kept Spirit of the Forest, we might have had a better synergy. But this is gonna be weird. I don't know. We're gonna try it out. First turn here, best thing we can do is just get defended up as best we can. This may be... Might as well use that. I didn't take Men Magic. I did not. I possibly should have. Let's see, we haven't gotten the Blessing Engine going, so we need to get this... We need to get this firing. Let's see, we'll just do a repair there, so we can do this and this. Convoke is still powering up, which is nice in the background there. Then keep getting some scaling going. Yes, Ritual for free damage is a good call. Bloom Bolt's up to 54. That's pretty good. Yeah, without taking Men Magic, which I was not thinking about, we will not get everywhere we wanted to get. And I guess all these dice are now useful. Have a good one, Sam. Have a good one. Getting some 5s is good here, I will say. That is a thing. Okay, so relief still costs 10. What can I do about that? Bloom Bolt's getting big, though, for sure. We certainly have a couple dice. Was Spirit unrestorable, or would it have made you go infinite with Men Magic? I think it might have made us go infinite. It might have made us go infinite. Let's see. I don't really want to. I don't want to push this guy over the edge. So we'll just do that, and then I guess we can at least poke you with a Convoke. There's no There's no shame in that. Yeah, Spirit of the Forest is restorable. Okay. So those dice are all getting destroyed. So there's definitely some destroy synergy that is afoot here. Okay, what's the plan? We do... How are we going to get to relief right now? I guess we just do 2 like this, and then we relief. It's not quite as impressive as it was before, but... Keep scaling. We might as well... Should we push him over? Maybe not quite yet. In other words, you were handed an infinite and chose not to take it. Shame on you for not seeing it. Yes, I missed the infinite on that one. I saw the pivot, but I did miss the infinite. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, I did mess this up. I forgot relief was broken. I don't think there's any way to... There's any way to recover from that, because I'm not gonna have enough. Yeah. Whoops. Could have rolled 8 dice and now we can't. Ooh. All right, I'll push him over to his next phase. Ooh, extra one. Oh, extra one from Bastion does mean that if I can properly use my dice, which I'm only gonna be able to get. We're a little light on dice to be able to get everything done that I want to. Because what I can do right now is I can only do 3 blessing before relief is too expensive, and I need to do that before I do the remaining. I want to see if this works right now. It still does 0. All right. We have 161 block, though. It's pretty okay. Yeah, the fact that dice get destroyed at the end of the turn, and it does seem to trigger that, is very interesting. We needed some like dice splitting or something like that to really be able to get this going, it seems. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Convoke was interesting. I could see Convoke being pretty strong in a different run. But I think at 200 damage on Bloom Bolt, we've demonstrated the value. Okay, that was a good run. I think I want to do one more, and then we'll probably switch over and do some Ring of Pain. I'm in the mood for an Azir run, for sure. But yeah, this is very interesting. I like the way this turned out. We did miss the infinite. We'll keep searching. When do you get 8 of 8, by the way? Are we just like... does it tell you?
Yeah.
Reach level 10. Ugh, reach level 10. And we're not getting anything from that? Because that's all coming soon. That's all coming soon. That's all coming soon. That's all coming soon. Okay, so the only thing... We have these 4 to do. We could have potentially gotten that one this time. Defeat a boss in the first turn of combat. If anyone's going to